Hello Internet and hello world, this is Daniel Parker back again with another video. And for this video I wanted to go through this article that I found on Bounding into Comics. I haven't read it yet, but from what I can see it's might be a bit of a doozy, so let's just get right into it, shall we? So the article in question is titled, Alleged Audition Tape Claims America Chavez Will Appear in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, for those of you who probably don't know, America Chavez was a character that was created by Marvel Comics, and she was basically just a token SJW character. I mean, she was just, the only things that they really highlighted in any of her comic books were that she's Latina and I believe she was bisexual or she was into girls only. I can't remember. One of the two. I think she was a lesbian. But anyway, it's hard for me to keep all these weird characters straight. But anyway, so her characters had so many, she's had these arcs that have been, she's had these series that have been canceled, and then they bring her back, and then they cancel her again, kind of like with Captain Marvel. And it's just, she's not a very well-written character, and it's just, you see the artwork from some of the comic books, and it's not very good. Actually, on a personal note, one of the ways I found Micah Curtis was when he would in his old channel with his old videos, he used to roast America Chavez comic books. So that's how I found Micah. But anyway, getting into the article by Donald Edmonds, an audition tape allegedly leaked from the casting sessions for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Sorry, I hate that title. Don't get me wrong. I like the first Doctor Strange movie. I liked Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. I hate that title. It's a mouthful. Like, titles should only be like no more than 4 words. Just that's a personal preference of mine, personal rule of mine. Anyway, let me reread that. An audition tape allegedly leaked from the casting sessions for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness has confirmed that America Chavez will appear in the highly anticipated sequel. An appearance by Chavez in the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been rumored for quite some time. Last year, it was rumored that a Disney Plus series based on the dimension-hopping heroine was in the quote-unquote early stages of development. In January 2020, a leaked casting call sought a teenage Hispanic female to play a supporting role in the Doctor Strange sequel, which led to rampant speculation that the film would feature Chavez's big screen debut. Chavez's appearance has seemingly moved from speculation to reality, as a new video appears to confirm that the dimension-hopping character will show up in the next phase of the Marvel films. In the recently leaked video, a 13-year-old actress named Lily Resto reads a scene wherein her character is interrogated by an unknown agency before explaining to them the concept of the multiverse. As the legitimacy of this video and the accompanying rumors surrounding it have yet to be confirmed, this rumor should be taken with a grain of salt. Yeah, and I should have mentioned that before, but I'm mentioning it now. This is probably a rumor, but it is highly plausible. Getting back to the article, as of writing, there has been no official confirmation that Chavez's character will appear alongside Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit in the article. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but anyway, despite her supposed popularity and the push for her addition to Marvel's films and television franchises, Chavez has proven to be less than popular among comic book fans. In 2017, Chavez became the first Latin American LGBT individual to headline their own series, simply titled America. The series ran for only 12 issues before being canceled due to poor sales. like I said before. Recently, Chavez reunited her iteration from the Ultimates to discover the identity of the party responsible for binding eternity and sparking the Eternity War. Given that Chavez has failed to garner attention outside of team-up books since 2017, Marvel's rumored plans to include the character in upcoming franchise films and in her own television series appears to be a risky and questionable one, especially when Silver Age giants like the Fantastic Four and the X-Men have yet to be properly introduced into the ambitious cinematic universe. So anyone who remembers those issues of America Chavez, the series that she had that ended up getting canceled, like, the people who wrote the writers of that series and the artists and everything threw in your face constantly, like almost every page, every panel, oh, she's LGBTQ. Did you know that she's LGBTQ? Did you know that she's Latina? Did you know that? I mean, it's just all on that, and then really nothing else about her. At least nothing relevant. And the rest of it was just so poorly written, and just it was a really bad series. So and in all honesty, it really doesn't surprise me that Marvel's going to go that way with the MCU, given how they seem to be going lately. At least how Disney seems to be taking the MCU lately. Doesn't seem to be going in a very, very good direction. They seem to be going the SJW route. We've seen little specks of it here and there in some films, but nothing too outrageous. And then, of course, we had Captain Marvel, which was such... Oh, God. Captain Marvel. Oh, I don't know. But it's not surprising to me that that if the rumor is true that they are going to bring America Chavez into the MCU through the Doctor Strange sequel, it's pretty much just have to say, okay, well, I guess Avengers Endgame was the last movie in the MCU, which I know a lot of people have already made that decision. They've already decided that that's what they're going to go, or that they've cut off the MCU. All right, Avengers Endgame, that's it, done, no more. But we'll see how it goes, and we'll see how the MCU will continue going forward. Anyway, that's all I have to say for this video. Appreciate anybody who stopped by to give this a listen, and if you liked what you heard, please leave a like, comment, and a comment. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. That does help me. All three of those things help me out tremendously. Also, links to my Twitter and Instagram pages will be in the description. Please give me a follow on both of those platforms. I will be posting some more pages from my upcoming comic book, Angels Awakening, which was, of course, written and created by me, and illustrations and coloring work were done by Bogdan Digital Art. All right, thank you all for listening, and I'll see you next time.